Thank you. How are you guys holding up? You guys doing okay out there? Give me a second. When Sarah and I were kids, we never talked about playing music. We didn't start playing in a band until we were 15 or 16 years old, and every day that I do interviews, without fail, someone asks if we dreamt of being Tegan and Sara, you know, being a band, and usually they don't pose it like that. It's usually like, so did you guys like always want to be famous? And then you find like kind of like a clever, non-pretentious answer for that question. And usually I'll say things like, well, famous doesn't necessarily mean rich, which I was more interested in rich than famous. Hoping they hear the sarcasm in my voice, but I think, and then when I answer the question more truthfully, what I tell them is that Sarah and I didn't really know what we wanted to be, but I know that we really liked turning ice cream into soup and pretending like we were on a cooking channel. Or we would take our stuffed animals at too old of an age to be doing this, and we would pretend that we were in the circus and do acts for our parents, and other really horribly cheesy, embarrassing things, but never music. Even though we loved music and we would go see concerts, you know, one of our first concerts was Bruce Springsteen, and I can remember sitting in the audience. My parents took us to the show with all their friends. We were 12 years old, and we tailgated first, like, you know, partied in the parking lot, drank, which meant for us drinking, you know, Coca-Cola, but we still partied nonetheless. And I remember watching him and thinking what an interesting job that he had was, and how amazing it was, and looking at the people around me screaming. And I remember my mom's, you know, boyfriend putting his arm around her, and he had like a leather jacket and slick back hair, and my mom had giant 80s hair. It was like this big, and they were swooning and singing along, and I remember as a kid looking at that and thinking it was the most amazing thing in the whole world, but I never thought I would get to do it. And I've been looking around tonight. We play seated places a lot, but it's really interesting to play when people are so close and they're standing up, and you all look like you're having such a good time. There's a few of you who I've strategically learned not to look at because you don't look like you're having a good time, and I don't want to judge you because maybe that's just how you look. But in general, you look like you're having a really good time, and I hope from where you're all sitting, even the people that are up in the balcony, I hope, yeah, guys, I've been looking at you too, but I hope from where you are, oh, thank you. I hope from where, oh, thank you. I hope from wherever you are that you can see how good of a time that we're having. It's so important to us that you know that we absolutely 100% appreciate that you chose Tegan and Sara to come and see tonight. So thank you so much. Save that for later. We're gonna play a couple more for you. Don't stop having fun, but just wanted to take a moment because it's important. Because I don't know if we'll do this forever, and so it's just important in these moments to say thank you for being here. Yes, I'm guilty of it, she knows. I broke it down and wrote you back before you had a chance to forget, forgotten, I'm moving past the scary noise. I have to go, yes, I know the feeling, know you're leaving.